Hi everyone, welcome to another episode. In this one, we're going to be reacting to The Expanse Season 2, Episode 7, called The Seventh Man. Recap?
So previously on The Expanse, a lot happened in that episode. Christian basically indirectly tells Aaron Wright if he doesn't contact Jules PML, she's going to go after the family. Like a kind of a in between the lines message for him, I guess. As well.
Yeah, in between the lines message for him,
yeah. Naomi is playing games. She basically decided that, well, the team decided on the Rossi that they were going to get rid of the last proto-molecule missile with the samples in it. And she kind of shows holding a simulation, but the missile's still there. Fred Johnson's got 30 of the missiles that Earth launched, and she's now helping them take out the countermeasures, and she's basically trying to help them keep the missiles. Again, so we don't know what she's playing at. And I suppose the thing that got us at the end was Gunny was on Ganymede, and everything just went to shit. Quite literally. We see Earth and Mars attacking each other, and right at the end of it, we just see this figure look at her. She's like, everyone's lying on the floor, and kind of golem creature just kind of looks at her, and it just ends. And
I have no words for what happened at the ending there. But yeah,
I mean, if that's not a head,
that's exactly what happened. I don't think I have anything to add to that recap. Everyone's dead on Ganymede, essentially, except for the golem alien creature. So yeah, let's see what happens in this one. Season 2, Episode 7, The Seventh Man. I wonder who that is. I wonder what that's a reference to. Anyway, let's check it out. Have we started where we left off? A blood snowflake? You think this thing... What the fuck is that? A turnip?
A beetroot or turnip, yeah. But hang on, what happened? Because I thought that thing was on, like, looking at her. Oh, that's mad. The blood's coming out of his suit and just...
Is that what that snowflake is? Coming out and freezing?
Let us know in the comments below. Didn't even know blood could do that.
Oh, these guys. 2 heads! Oh, okay, it's the lights.
We're gonna get you out of here. Hold still.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's the way to take your suit off. That's quite clever.
We estimate over 3,000 dead and thousands more wounded.
Jesus.
Wow.
Ganymede is the breadbasket of the outer planets. Without us, millions will go hungry.
This was an escalation. We need to choose an appropriate Martian target in response. Christian?
We invite Mars to a peace summit.
A peace summit?
Mars thinks it's our weapon, we think it's theirs. There are too many ships in one place, and we're sending more. The next step will be war.
We lost on Ganymede.
Everyone lost on Ganymede.
You know why we barely avoided mutual extinction? Because the man sitting in that chair decided to talk instead of shoot. It's time to step back.
That is true.
You saved Earth from Eris.
We all know who really did that.
And whom do I serve?
Well played. Well played.
Your father was smart. You're smarter.
It's a good compliment.
At least he fucking knows.
Despite the circumstances, it will be good to see you against the Terror. Until then.
Anderson does.
That's it. Well, we haven't seen him in a while. Oh, it's packed.
Oh, Beltalowda, welcome on City! Cities is your home!
This is the perfect time for him to gain some followers, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's it. That's.
It's practically running series.
About time a belter was.
I said one each. Back off.
Leave my mother alone! You leave her alone!
Assuming that touched a nerve?
Flashback.
Yeah. of his childhood, maybe.
Yeah.
You're on the Sirocco. I'm Commander Thorson. Can we get you anything?
A porterhouse.
Can I have a porterhouse as well, please?
Gunny, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, but no one from your team made it.
What happened?
I was hoping you could tell us. Gunny, you're the only one who survived. Our only eyes and ears on what
Oh
happened.
God!
down
So basically, there's no evidence as to what happened.
Yeah.
6 blues. No, wait, there was a 7th. Lieutenant Sutton, he would have picked up on it. He was
Lieutenant Sutton was killed with 11 others on the Sirocco.
Oh no.
She's gonna be feeling it emotionally,
Mentally, everything.
yeah.
She's bleeding again.
Nurse, we need a sedative. It's all right, Gunny.
It's too soon. I know they need that information, but it's too soon for her
Yeah,
to,
she needs to heal.
to be
first.
told that everyone you know
Yeah,
is dead,
yeah,
basically.
yeah.
They changed your brain with that procedure. That's forever, right?
It was temporary at first.
When did you decide to make it permanent?
That first day, within 5 minutes, I knew I'd never go back.
Oh my God! And 5 minutes to figure that out.
The calm I felt it was like a terrible storm had lifted.
Today, there was this boy that looked at me like I was a monster. I think I scared his mother. It made me remember when I was that boy.
So somebody hurt your mother?
I lost her a long time ago. And then there was Lydia.
Who?
Just someone that looked after me.
I loved my mother too. It was the residue of guilt, shame, need.
It's a weird interaction that he's talking to the scientist about trying to understand his feelings.
More like why, being emotionless and.
You want to be that real boy again, to feel how you felt before the world broke you. But you cauterized all that in order to survive. You don't want that back again.
What, like Amos is like him, just without the procedure. But Amos is like that in order to put a brick wall around all that trauma.
The OPA just saved Earth. And if that is not sufficient enough to earn their respect, we have their missiles.
It's so...
That's something you want to tell anyone.
Yeah.
A unified belt must send a representative that speaks for all of us.
Well, you look good in a suit, Fred.
It's essentially like saying, can give us a seat to the table because we've done good. And if you don't give us a seat, here's a gun to your head.
The belt needs a born belter to be its voice. Anderson Dawes should represent us.
I would be honored to represent the belt.
I didn't see that happening.
Earth and Mars at peace. And the belt, equal partners in that peace. Is it too much an Earther's dream? I do not doubt his heart. As much as I fear war between Earth and Mars, I fear the peace more. Is when they will turn their sights back on all of us. The inners are not like us.
Isn't that just paranoia?
He's twisting what Fred's saying.
Is there more opportunity in keeping the fight alive?
We say the more you share, the more your bowl will be plentiful. Those that will not share, they will do.
He don't want peace. He wants full control.
We must protect ourselves against this weapon.
Right now, we believe that we have destroyed the threat. When we took over Protogen Station, Earth knows that the rot is coming from south. They almost lost their planet as a result. They don't want another Arrows any more than we do.
I say, once a thing is written, it is forever.
Fred, you didn't read this guy
blown
correctly.
up in his face.
Yeah.
Those missiles you have. Earth and Mars have pointed those damn things at each other for over 100 years. So let's give them back.
Yes.
James Holden, Bratna. best Earth has to offer us are coming to our fight. But I think he is idealist, my friend. But I agree with you about the missiles.
Falotas, no, we divide them amongst the factions.
Oh, for
Yeah, this was going to happen.
The missiles are useless to us. You think this is over?
I hope that it is.
Fucking hell, that was just weird politics again.
Do you know what everyone saw in there? Do you know what Anderson Dawes saw in there? You and Fred Johnson, two big noise Earthers telling Belters how they should run the belt. If Eris rammed into Earth, wiped out half of your people, then you'd know.
Can't win with some people, innit?
You ever been to Earth?
Soon enough, sir.
This oppressive pull down, it pulls their spirits down with it.
I look forward to experiencing it firsthand.
I don't think that's what you meant by that.
Oh, he's using the pill.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Blues were charging at us. About 2 clicks out.
Well, 7 UN Marines started charging and shooting at you.
Stephen's man, he was behind them. The egg drone. Before the Blues were charging at us, Hillman spotted a stray egg drone over our position. You need to check that drone's feed.
We'll certainly look into that. It sounds like you're saying Earth initiated the attack.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
So, but they weren't shooting at you.
Yeah, they were charging at us.
She said it just there.
They were firing at us. They jammed our comms. I saw ships engaging in orbit. They want a war. We'll give them a goddamn war.
Did she just conveniently forget the last bit? Because she wants a war.
This is it. It's a weird... It's a weird... How can you forget seeing that?
I wanted to thank you for your words earlier. You've inspired the belt more than you know.
He's a man of opportunity.
What do you want? To know the part of the story that you and Fred Johnson left out. Eros and back. You came away with nothing that could help the belt defend itself. Good and bad, don't get distracted by that. It will just confuse you. Good men do bad things, like Fred Johnson. And bad men do things believing it's for the good of all mankind.
Still means they've done a bad thing.
I can't rely on hope.
We nearly lost Earth in all of this too, you know.
And yet there she is.
God, he's really fucking slimy.
He's pushing Naomi
Fred Johnson is
in the background. That's what it is.
He can't think any other way. Be willing to return Earth's missiles so readily unless he had another card to play.
None that we know of.
You remind me of someone. Just missing the hat, that's all.
Miller.
Yeah.
Belters will never unify under Fred Johnson's flag. Any weapon that Fred Johnson has is vulnerable.
Why does he keep calling her Satara? I thought her name was Naomi. Or is that just another way they greet each other?
We are in this together. Otherwise, we're all lost.
But you've got a dirty little secret, haven't you?
Did she keep it? Did she keep it for the same reason we're thinking? Anderson wants some sort of leverage.
I don't know.
Potential backup to help the Belters.
Chaplain.
Well, don't worry, I'm not here to proselytize. You went through something pretty horrible down there. Whatever you're feeling is okay. MCR in command is going to need your cooperation with the investigation on Ganymede, but you can speak off the record with me.
They're not buying anything she's telling them. They keep on prodding her.
They keep probing her for it.
Yeah.
Drone over our position.
Yeah, we know that bit.
Have you checked that drone's feed yet?
We were on high alert for anything in that area. There was no drone over your position. What did you see, Bobby?
I can't remember.
No, come on, you do. Just tell us. You think
I
she just
suppose if you
doesn't
think about
remember?
it. Well, no, I suppose if you think about it, it was black and blue. So to her, it could just be like she's looking at the stars. Obviously, we know that she saw a face, but there's an angle of it to be like.
We've come a long way since the loading docks on cities. Hey, Molly.
Look at him digging his
Call me that.
claws in.
Claws,
Yeah,
yeah.
my God.
From what people tell me, you're the one really running things around here.
Is that what people tell you?
If we're going to reminisce, let's at least get a drink, huh?
We will toast to Fred Johnson's secret weapon.
Oh, these two have history.
It sharpens your mind.
It's interesting he's giving her one.
7 UN Marines charged your position.
6 in formation up front and the 7th bringing up the rear.
Marines, do you copy?
Or were they shooting at the 7th?
7th man, he was chasing them. The UN Marines, they weren't firing at us. They were shooting behind them. At him, we formed a line.
And show us the bit where it attacked everyone.
Continue, that's an order.
I'm about the face.
Oh my God.
The 7th man, he wasn't wearing a vac suit.
She's had enough.
Thing is, they're going to keep asking her a question because obviously, if they go on what she said in the beginning, they would have gone to war with Earth and it would have been the wrong thing. So they're trying to make sure that it's exactly.
So I keep on asking her again and again and again if it's the same details, and then it's correct. Whatever she believes she saw.
Does he know where?
Not yet. But he's gonna find out.
And then what?
And then we'll have it, and Cortazar will help us understand it.
Oh my God.
If the belt has the protomolecule, no one will ever use it against us again.
He's figured it out.
No, he's saying it's somewhere else, but yeah, maybe.
It's the one that we were supposed to have destroyed, but not destroyed.
But then it's in a missile. Could it really be sending out a signal?
Don't know how it operates. We don't know how it operates.
I wanted to meet the boy who was found floating beyond Hidalgo. How long were you out there before those rock hoppers picked you up?
Me pensa days.
Damn, that's mental.
Must have been a great raid. Important station like that.
Fred Johnson just want people. Scientists.
What for?
Putting the pieces together, isn't he? For different people, different accounts, different things.
In recognition of your extraordinary service to Mars, MCRN Command has awarded you the Purple Heart.
Oh, wow.
Earth and Mars are meeting for an emergency summit. Your first-hand account of what happened will lay the groundwork for what's to come. You'll tell them your story. Tensions were high. In the confusion of a communications blackout, your team fired first.
Sir,
Huh?
Oh, what?
they fired first. Maybe not at us, but they definitely fired first.
Sergeant, this is bigger than you.
He's trying to manipulate the story.
Thing was driving them
I
forward.
don't want to hear any more talk about a thing, Gunny.
Why would they say that? It doesn't make sense. Why would they want her to lie?
My apologies, sir.
It's all right, Gunny. The only witness from Mars and Earth. And Ganymede could be the spark that leads to an all-out war. Do you understand?
That's why. Make a bullshit story. And
So then they can
ease the
defuse the
tension.
situation.
Yeah.
You're going to Earth.
Oh, nice.
Welcome!
I mean, you could have put your shoes on. The door made more noise anyway, but...
That's the loudest fucking door ever. She's clearly awake.
Yeah. It's because her lies are keeping her awake at night. It's not the door. Where is he going?
Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck are you doing? Gonna kill the
So he was good.
scientist, the
But
lead scientist.
where is he?
Oh wow, what happened here?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Someone. It looks like someone's taking him.
Fucking doors. Yeah. And Diego.
Of course it is.
Locked on every berth. No one leaves without my authorization. It's taken Cortazar.
Passion. Docking club release. Buff 38C.
Override it.
Can't do. System's locked out.
Send the Rossi after it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only
They
solution
can't
we
let
see.
him run away.
Yeah, exactly. Jeez, it's already gone.
DAWES has Cortazar. He's running.
What?
Dust off now.
Copy that. Let's roll.
Is Amos with you?
I don't know where he is.
They're only. I mean, they're not gonna like be pleasant about it. What's the option here? Destroy
Disable
Dawes'
the
ship?
ship.
Or disable it?
Well, if they disable it, then they can. It'll be a floating tin can.
Got him.
Prepare the PDCs.
We cannot shoot him down.
Not down. Out.
Like you said,
Yeah.
disable them.
Yeah, because otherwise you're going to kill the scientists, like you said. Oh, nice.
Amos. Not Amos, sorry, Alex is a fucking genius behind
Yeah.
the stick.
3, 2, 1.
It's only Diego.
You got me. Just me.
What?
We lost Dawes. He's got Cortazar. They're gone.
He wasn't on that ship.
Right, this episode. That's the end.
There was
of
a
the
lot going
episode.
on, even though it was just Gunny and Anderson Dawes. There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, there's so much politics, so much cutthroat bullshit, mainly by Dawes, to try and A, gain information, and B, gain.
Well, he's obviously trying to figure out
Some sort of power.
what Fred Johnson's up to and why he's up to it, and why he's so, like you said, why is he reluctant to make me the ambassador? So they must have another card. How did they lose them though? Did they never get on that ship, or did they when they cut thrusters?
Yeah, they must not have gotten on the ship because they didn't see two ships leaving. Right? Right?
Yeah, it was only the Rossi and clearly misdirection.
Yeah, but where did they go? Have they gotten onto another ship? We didn't see them getting on another ship, and they didn't spot another ship leaving the docks. So it can't be another ship, which only leads me to believe that they're still on.
Yeah.
They're still there.
Still on Tycho.
Yeah, they're still on Tycho.
Yeah. That's interesting. And also the other interesting part is how Gunny is being told to admit that it's Mars's fault that they started shooting at each other.
But I get it. They don't want to.
They don't want to escalate the situation more, but then at the same time, there is no proof of what Gunny's saying. Obviously, we as the
there's not
audience
proof of
know,
what
but-
Gunny's saying, and she might, when she's there, she might just blurt out, "Look, this is what I actually saw." Plus, saying it was Mars's fault, wouldn't that just piss Earth off more?
Well, no, because they can turn around and say, well, look, it's our fault. Grovel a little bit and, kind of take...
Groveling
just
a
nip
little
it in
bit
the
is not
bud.
going to do what? What?
Oh, no, of course not. But obviously, they're going to... I'm assuming they would probably be like, yeah, it was a misunderstanding, communication error, yada, yada, whatever. But yeah, you're right. It would piss Earth off more. But then I suppose it's easier than saying there was an alien wildebeest running after your men that basically decided to cross our line, and in retaliation, the whole navy at the top of the planet decided to just blow.
Christian's going to be there. And if she bullshits, I got a feeling she's going to immediately figure out that this girl's leaving something out.
Well, the thing is, like I said, it's with Mars. It doesn't seem like they know anything about the proto-molecule.
I think
as in they know.
Okay, yeah.
As in Earth know more about. It seems like Earth know more about it. Tycho, Johnson, Ceres, Eros. They're all. It doesn't seem like Mars know much about
That's a
it
good
at all
point.
because
Yeah, that's a good point. They don't know much.
they've not been involved. Like Earth have got Mal to talk about it.
Because they originally thought when we saw that whole episode of Eros going towards Earth, From Mars's side, they've got no information. They just think Earth is trying to use a weapon of some sort. Right? They didn't know anything. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, they probably thought that they're testing a weapon.
Yeah, testing a weapon.
Although they would have probably figured out that it's headed straight to Earth. So
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
They're testing a weapon by killing themselves. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I do know what you mean. Earth knows. Does Earth know anything about the proto-molecule? Just the fact that it's Eros. Just the fact that it's coming towards, that it was going towards them.
As in, they probably don't know about the proto-molecule, but they know more about Mal working on something else. You know, like, just trying to think back now, previous episodes. Does Earth actually know anything about the proto? No, they don't. But they know, as in, they know that Mal is working. Protogen was working on something.
Yeah.
That's all they know.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is they know more. They know more than Mars. The Mars lost the Donager. They thought they were at war. Obviously, Earth's called them and said, we're going to fire all these missiles at Eros. It's not a retaliation. What else do they know? There's nothing else.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They don't know about Mal. They don't know about what really happened on Eros. Because no one's communicating with them.
Yeah.
No one's basically, they're all communicating. Fred's communicating with Earth. No one's really. It's only Earth saying, "Look, we're firing missiles. It's got nothing to do with you."
Fred has.
Don't worry about it.
I was going to say Fred has no leverage now, or has no. Well, he doesn't have the scientist. He doesn't have Cortazar. He doesn't have.
But see, that was interesting as well because he was saying that he's trying to understand where that signal's coming from. That's why we were saying, would you think it's still emitting some sort of signal from the sample?
Mm.
But then how would that even happen? Like that's...
Well, we don't know because Cortazar's talking to it in some way, shape or form. We don't know how. And he keeps drawing those weird pictures on the windows. We don't know what the hell is going on there. So he obviously has some sort of communication with it. But it feels like... Okay, let's just say you're right and it's not that. And we go with the theory that that's not the only sample left. There are proto-molecules in other places.
Yeah, it did come from somewhere, so yeah, that is true.
So that means that Holden doesn't suspect Naomi. Naomi's being paranoid because obviously she's awake, thinking, "Oh, Holden."
Yeah.
And he's just gone to kill Cortazar, so to prevent any of this kind of shit happening again.
Yes.
To leave the proto-molecule where it is. Proto-molecules, samples, plural.
Yeah.
And Dawes has taken him because he's a good chip to have in your back pocket.
He's trying to understand it more. That's kind of
I don't think he's ever doing anything to understand. I don't think he's ever does anything to understand anything or for the science of it.
There's always a play.
Yeah, there's a play and there's always power at the end of it. So let's see what happens there. But yeah, a lot happened in that episode, specifically politically. Between not the UN side, but the Belter side, which was kind of genius. But let's see what happens in the next one. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of this episode and our reaction to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya!